Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, and normally I do a Pokemon video first, but I'm doing Tesla video first because I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. Just had a argument with a dinosaur over there and I'll give you his arguments too, saying that, and I'll go through it with everything. So, since last night's video, I've written down a couple of things of what I wanted to go over, saying the institutions need to buy about $50 billion worth of Tesla. The float on it is about 16%. That is how much needs to be bought. About 122 million shares that the institutions need to buy, and it's going to be hard to find those shares. Now, figure $760 million in the float, 122 million is needed. Good friend Paul happens to say, like, okay, listen, what they're going to do is they're going to cross-trade. Cross-trade is when they say, like, okay, now the announcement's out. They know how many shares need to be bought. A bunch of these people are going to have to sell, and that's what the cross-trade is. Okay, fair point. However, I don't believe that you're going to find that many institutions or big money players that are going to want to sell a total of 122 million shares. I think they're going to have to get that from the market. And we're a lot of people like me. And I'm not even, I love Tesla, I love Elon, but I'm not as hardcore as a bunch of people that ordered like the shorts. Did I get the Tesla Kila? Yes, of course I did. But there's a bunch of people that just will suck a fart out of Elon's ass because that is the level of fanaticism that they have, and they're not selling. The only reason I sold, which I probably shouldn't have done, was to buy that Pokemon card, and that was just half my position. I would not sell this half. But they have two tranche dates in which they are supposed to buy. Those institutions would be on 14 December and 21 December. Those are the dates in which they're supposed to buy. Now, they have from now until technically December 21st, the institution to buy all that they need to buy. They can still buy up to a few weeks after. Again, this is something where most companies that are added to the S&P 500, they announce it and then they're added 5 to 10 days later. They gave Tesla a month because they don't have if they do that in that small a time, the stock would just skyrocket into, this is a good way of leveling it out, make it gradual instead of just spiking. Again, this is the biggest company ever to be added to the S&P 500. So, going off a couple of announcements that we have over the next couple of months, they had the announcement yesterday. Then they have a Moody's upgrade, which is going to be any day. All these upgrades that are going to be done from these companies saying that Tesla's less risky, they're going to put it to a buy. Going to the S&P, that pretty much have to upgrade it. Biden has a clean energy plan he's announcing on December 1st, saying what he wants to do over the next 4 years once he gets inaugurated. Then you have a Cybertruck update also on that same date on December 1st. And then you do have the full self-driving release. It's been in beta right now for the last couple weeks or so. And that's when they did kick it up from $8,000 for full self-driving to $10,000 for full self-driving. That full self-driving release will be on my birthday, December 15th. Very excited about that. Also, in conjunction with that, on that same day, the Made in China Model Y will be starting production in China on December 15th. So a lot of things to look forward to just in the next month. Outside of that, Wall Street estimates that Q4 deliveries will be at about 168,000 deliveries for Tesla, where a lot of people like Troy Teslike, Rob Maurer from Tesla Daily Podcast, and Stephen Mark Ryan from Solving the Money Problem estimated to be between 175 and 181,000, and they're usually within a couple of percentage points. So even at 175, absolutely blows away the 168. Delivery guidance for 2021 will probably be above 800,000, which falls in line with we'll increase by minimum 40% every year, 40 to 50%. So that, and this is just with, you have these two factories, you have obviously Giga Shanghai Part 2 coming online, and then you have Fremont, but you also have midway through the year, Giga Berlin. By Q3, that'll be up and running. Q4, so you have 2 quarters of that, and probably in Q4 of next year, you will have Giga Austin. So you do have a lot of vehicles, and by 2022, they'll probably have a capacity of well over 1 million vehicles. My prediction, my base case for the end of the year is about 520. Bull case would be about 650, and bear case is about 480. I guess you could technically have a bear case of a lot lower than that if Elon gets caught smoking drugs. No, he's already been smoking drugs. He's already been smoking weed. 420 blaze it, those jokes. That's just the bear case side. As far as the stock goes today, it was flying high last night. Flying high last night up to about 463, 464, which is about within 10% of the all-time highs. And I bought two today. I bought one at like 444 and then another one at 438. And then it's been kind of staying here steady, which is fine. I don't know if it's market manipulation or it's, oh God, look at that spike. That's beautiful. Or it's the fact that, once people heard the news, they bought, and then once they reached a certain amount, it triggered something that's like, okay, we'll sell now just for a quick profit. A buddy of mine did that yesterday, just made a quick $1,000, which I guess is always, you never go broke by taking a profit. And all of these gains are technically unrealized until you actually sell. I did that to buy that Pokemon card. Outside of that, Square bounced up a little bit today because you had Jack Dorsey go on to the Senate floor, and he said, hey, listen, I was not purposely manipulating the Twitter and blocking conservative viewpoints. What he happened to do says it was in a script that was coded that says, okay, anything from any post coming from someone that looks like it's hackable, and again, it's all in the code, it's all in the script, that will automatically be taken down. New York Post contacted Twitter about this, saying, like, no, this is real news. This is us. Like, we're a legitimate news station. We're not hacked. And it says, okay, because of the way the script is written, you just delete that original post, but you can make another post, and that new post will say was the exact same thing. Could be the exact same thing, and they will allow it. And the New York Post decided to be all bitchy about it. Like, no, this is censorship, which it was, but not to the effect of which they were making it out to be. So Square definitely bounced up on that news, about almost 5%. Moving back on to Tesla, there's a couple of things I wanted to go over. There's a bunch of electric car companies, many of which in China, one of which is NIO. Now, NIO's revenue was $666 million for its last revenue. Its deliveries was about 12,200. NIO's valued at $62 billion. And if Tesla's revenue is 10x of NIO, and its deliveries is 10 plus X, or 10x plus of what NIO's deliveries was, and Tesla's only valued at $418 billion, if NIO is priced correctly, like many people believe, Tesla should be about $620 billion, or about over $600 a share. So Tesla is not overvalued in the EV space, and NIO also doesn't have solar. They don't have insurance. They don't have auto bidder. They don't have massive fanboys like that. I am still long. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I kind of am. This is just what I'm doing. I bought 2 more shares of Tesla today. I will continue to buy until I'm out of money, which I'm almost out of money. So I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I'll catch you all later. Bye.